Hello, Team Zug, and today we're back with another review video. So, we're reviewing the Orange School motorized Henry. Now, I got this guy for my birthday, 2 days ago, and I'm very happy to have him. And here is Gordon with right next to him because there's a funny thing about these two, which I'll probably going to be talking about today. Also, here's my push on Henry right here because that's because those two are the only motor orange go Henry merch out there at the moment. And here we got my push on Gordon because why not? So let's get started, shall we? Alright, here he is. And I gotta say, this looks kinda nice actually. Like, so I'm going to tell about the pros and cons of this item, as well um difference between Henry and Gordon, because the thing with Henry and Orange's Go, and this goes for Edward too, is that Mattel kinda did them dirty. And to be honest, I don't think I'm the only one that's alone on this, because every single Thomas fan, whether they're young and old, will agree that Mattel did Edward and Henry dirty these last few years. But Orange Go is an interesting case because Edward and Henry to date do not have a voice actor for the reboot. And this is actually surprising, but I do have a theory on why that is. So if an Gen Alphabet kid who's watched this show, right? Is just gonna watch the show. Basically, if let's say an episode like Dragon Run comes on, which was fun fact was Edward Henry's debut to the show, by the way. Well, for Edward, Henry was an episode like kind of go slow, but anyways, like in the scene with the drawbridge, they will be wondering who those two trains are. The blue one that's really old, and the green one that looks like Gordon. And if they ask like their older sibling, or better yet their parents, on who they are, they'll tell them that it's Edward and Henry, and they'd be confused as they know the numbers 2 and 3 of the Fat Controllers Railway, or is it Tom Hat in this case. So the kid will most likely go on his tablet, Google Edward and Henry, and or Thomas and Friends, Edward and Henry, and boom, they will find out who the character are, and they will become favorites. And by making them background characters at first, it's a great idea because it gets the audience to know who they are. The problem is they continue to do that, like throughout the 3 seasons, into the fourth one, I think. Yeah, I think at this time you should give them voice actors, don't you think, Mattel? I mean, last year you released this beauty of an item, and recently you finally released your push along Edward, which I'll get right now. Yep, this item right here, this is a beauty, a gem of an item, and yet you still don't have any voice actors for Edward and Henry. I'm hoping by the 80th anniversary that they'll finally get to speak, but it's probably unlikely. Now, let's get back to the toy. So, basically, as I said, that they also did the designs a bit dirty as well. In fact, for Henry, they just re-release Gordon's design, like reuse it to make for Henry. I will give points to Mattel and Fisher-Price. This model actually is not the exact same tooling as Gordon. I mean, obviously, I thought they were just going to change the cab and firebox, but they also changed the dome, the boilers too. That's really nice. I love the fact it has a different face, but that's another problem I have. The face kind of looks crooked to me. I mean, I kind of don't really like it, but it's unique to Henry, so I guess I'll allow it. Yeah. But even though Henry has a unique face, I kind of prefer they just give I wish they would give him his push long face because it's slightly different to Gordon's. But that's just me though. Overall, the all underscore push long Henry has pros and cons, but that's basically Henry in the entire reboot. I'm hoping one day we'll get a voice actor for Henry and he'll finally speak. That's all I want. Like, hell, the idea of Edward and Henry just speaking in the 80th anniversary would be amazing. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.